Are you looking for a life partner? A little yacht to take home? Someone who looks like your favorite Twitch thought and shares all of your hobbies. I'm talking anime, video games, and guzzling Mountain Dew like it's the elixir of life. Well, do I have the video for you? I'm HighAsDonuts, aka Had Dog in the Streets, aka the Yacht Guzzler, and this is how to get a real life waifu. So we're gonna get the hard part out of the way with step number 1. Clean yourself up. Yup, you heard me right, champ, it's time to get your ass in the shower. Just because your room smells like you haven't seen running water since the Great Flood doesn't mean you can smell like it. Put your Miku plushie down, wipe the Cheetos from your sideburns, and grab your rubber ducky cause it's time to bathe. Now that you showered, we're not done. We're not union and you don't get a smoke break till lunch. Now it's time for what I call the STD. Shave, teeth, deodorant, patent pending. Clean up that neck beard, brush your teeth, and go find that stick of deodorant you haven't seen in a few weeks. With that out of the way, we can move on to step 2. Go to where the baddies are. You're probably thinking, but I don't know where the baddies are. I've never talked to a real girl. And the answer to that question is, they're wherever you're not. So go track down those hoes and we can move on. If you're looking for a waifu though, your best option is probably the manga section of your local bookstore. Now I have to specify, do not go to the comic book shop. You will find nothing but kindred souls and furries who have been scoping that joint much longer than you. Us in the industry call this the Badlands, and you should avoid it at all costs while you're looking for your waifu. Now it's time to kiss your REM poster goodbye, throw on your best fedora, and hop in your mom's Ford Freestar because we're moving on to step 3, approaching her. This may be the most daunting part since I told you take a shower. For a good first impression, you should grab a random volume of One Piece and pretend to read it. The higher volume number the better because now you look like a patient man. So you see her standing there reading Sister Lovers 4 Gooners of Darkness. Since you've already started picking the names of your future kids, you have to make a move. If you try to start a conversation, do not strike a Dio pose. While this may work for some Rizzlers, you're not Himothy.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
Okay. While it may be hard to believe, she's probably more scared of you than you are of her, so your best bet is walk up and say something smooth. If I were you, I'd open with, did I get hit by a truck? Because this is totally the time I got reincarnated looking at some nice Amazing, I know. Now this works 87.3% of the time, but on the off chance she slaps you, probably the type that wouldn't know a good pickup line if her dad came back and delivered it himself. So now you're talking to your waifu. Make sure you're not breathing too loud and start asking questions. How old are you? What's your favorite anime? Do you sell feet pics? Besides asking her age, the questions don't matter too much as long as you lick your lips and lather your hands while she's talking. Girls love seeing it. If you remember anything from this video, remember, it doesn't matter if she has a boyfriend because if she's pretty, she deserves a few, and you're not all that, pal.
You're not that guy, pal.
Now one of two things are gonna happen. It works, or it doesn't. If it works, I trust you've learned well, my young Padawan. You are free to mess this up in whatever way you see fit. If it doesn't work, then don't give up hope just yet. Politely bow and say, Jigoku de Aimasho Sakubatsu, which translates to, see you in hell, succubus, and move on to the next style of manga and look for another girl. If your batting average is low and the poor teenager making minimum wage asks you to leave, just go home. Have a good cry, and try somewhere else tomorrow. There's a Barnes & Noble in every town, my friend. That's pretty much all I have to teach you, so before we end off, how about a quick practice question? You see a pretty girl reading We Never Learn at the bookstore. You approach her and A. Scream, give me all your money, I'll do it, I swear to God. Give me a reason. B. Smell her hair. C. Say, I've never seen someone as beautiful as you in my life. I'd love to talk about our favorite shows over coffee sometime. D. Sweat profusely until she quickly walks away. Comment your answer to the practice question below, and don't forget to like and subscribe while you're at it. Peace.